should be good. Okay. There you go. Stream is finally starting up. Okay. We already got Wizard doing his thing. I see you, Wizard. I don't know if he's in the chat. I know he pops by every now and then. Alright. Pretty funny that this new lap time challenge is with the super formulas, because I was already doing the testing for the next Nations Cup race, which is also the super formulas, but at Deep Forest. Count, I am the same exact way. I do not like Autopolis at all, but here we are. Also a bit of a shame because I think one of the Toyota Cup rounds is at Autopolis. I think it's with the 86 in the BRZ road cars. So unfortunately I have to do that race. Woody, how's it going? Voon, morning, Mr. No. Yep. Arky's already put in the time. Indian Stig, I see you. Motion blur. Alright. I was wearing myself out doing the testing for Nations Cup because because for the Nations Cup race this weekend, super formulas as well, but the fuel time multipliers are pretty high. I'm thinking it might be a 2-stop race because I don't know how you can tire save to make the 1-stop work. And I still need to tinker around with that and see if it's even possible to do a 1-stop. Yes, Tez. I was initially going to be live for today's Nations Cup race, but I didn't. Okay, so hold on, just checking something. There we go. Trying to get the time, so let's go ahead and just jump on in right away. Oh gosh, the tires feel less grippy here than at Deep Forest. Turn number 1. Gosh, you can brake so late. It's not even funny. I don't know if it's me, but it feels like the car is a little loose. It's a little more loose. Can you take a flat out? Oh, I think you might be able to take a flat out. That's going to be really hard to do, though. I know. This is going to be... Well, I think this is going to be one of those annoying lap time challenges. Mostly just because it's Autopolis. And high downforce cars are not my thing. Good luck to those on the controller, because yeah, they're not going to have as much fun with these high downforce cars. Gosh. Yep, you can't take a flat out. That's insane. I'll take a look at chat in a moment. Let me just go through. I don't even know. Do I take a flat out? I don't know if you can take that term flat out. You might be able to. Mugo, what else? The lessons I can take from the Alfred is none. None of them. We're gonna say. I think road cars. I think that'll be okay, but still, I'm not. It's a Autopolis. Not a big fan. I'll make an exception if it was a short course. Because mostly Sector 3, I find it way too annoying. I feel like Sector 3 is challenging just to annoy you. Or, well, this entire track. Yeah, I gotta be careful on the throttle right there. Otherwise, that's gonna happen. Razicom, how's it going? Thank you for the support. For those who don't know what the heck is going on, this is the new lap time challenge that just went live. The Super Formula 23 at Autopolis. So you can choose either the Toyota or the Honda version. They both perform the same. They just sound different. I'm in the Honda version. You're on racing soft tires. Come on, there we go. Yeah, this one you gotta nail down your turn and take a flat out and not go into the grass like that. That's gonna be a hard turn. It's turning just a slight bit too late or turn out a little too late. Why is it doing that? Gosh. I'm not the biggest fan of these cars, if I'm gonna be honest. Mostly just because it's high downforce. They're not my thing. Only the new ones. Yeah, so you can only use the SF23. Though I think that would have been interesting if you could use the older ones, but you can't. I guess you gotta lift. Just gonna rev it out. I just want to get a lap time in. I have Deep Force wired in me right now because I was doing a bit of testing for that. Gosh, the amount of speed you can carry is ridiculous. And you're getting wheel spin on 4th gear. I mean, yeah, actually, yeah, I was getting wheel spin on 4th gear. Yeah, so just a 23. Kings, how's it going? I stream every now and then. I was initially gonna do the stream for the Nations Cup, so the Super GT1 Group 2, but I didn't stream it. But I did do the race. I did slots. I got home just in time for slot 2. That one didn't go too well, but it was pretty uneventful. What was it? I think I started 8th place and then fell down to 10th in the early laps, and then nothing else really happened. But then I went into slot number 3, and that one I had a really poor qualifying. Stupid car. I had a really poor qualifying. Started P9, but I made my way up to P5. Almost got P4, but the dirty air was too much. Cesaru, how's it going, Wizards? Ah, there you are. Saw you already putting in some times. Hopefully you're doing well. Yeah, these super formulas are ridiculous. It's actually kind of funny. I was thinking earlier, is like, what if they made a new lap time challenge with the super formulas? And well, yeah. Yeah, this turn you can take it flat out, but you have to time your turn in perfectly. I don't know if you can take this turn flat out. Maybe if you're a World Tour driver, but I'm not a World Tour driver. But I am really good at sending the car into the grass. Yeah, that's what I've noticed. It feels like it's a lot easier to get the wheel spin on these cars, and then just spin out. Ian, how's it going? Good evening to you. I don't think fourth gear will work because the car bogs down a little bit. Come on. Okay, there we go. Taking it flat out, it's not easy to do. Okay, here comes this turn that I don't like. Oh, I had to do a little courtesy that I felt the car wanting to spin. Yeah, those final corners are pretty scary. It feels like you're already on the verge of just losing grip and the car just spins out on you. I want to see where this time falls in. That way I can just try to get a better start. Ian, hi Woody. Ian Clark, hey fellow, for the world's most average driver. Well, that's because I'm not average, I'm just okay. I feel like in time trial, that's where I tend to be stronger, which sadly doesn't mean much when it comes to qualifying in the race. Because in qualifying, so if it's like a Nations Cup or Manufacturers Cup, qualifying I just tend to be all over the place. In the race pace, I tend to be all over the place as well. Kind of wondering what time to be going for. Maybe a low 23? 22? I feel like a 22 should be possible. I don't know if I can personally do it, but we'll give it a try. You know, everyone's pretty much asleep after Nations Cup, so we'll see if any like the really fast people start to set up a time. Yeah, dang, that sucks to hear. Now that turn one and the hairpin at the start of sector 3 were pretty terrifying, especially when you take the wind speed direction into account. Just because it's really, I don't know, I feel like it was really easy to I guess, underestimate exactly where you need to brake, or overestimate where you need to brake, and before you know it, you dive on someone or punt someone. Do not tell Vendetta that this is the new left thumb challenge, because yeah, he'll probably be all over it. What's the secret to driving in this view? The secret to driving in this view is to only drive in this view. That's I guess that's kind of it. Because ever since I've been playing racing games, I've always been in chase cam. So when I got into GT Sport, still in chase cam, but that was before I got the wheel. I did try bumper cam for a while and hood cam for a while. I never really got comfortable with those, so I was like, screw it, I'm just gonna stay in chase cam. So I've been in chase cam ever since. I don't know, it's just what I'm most comfortable with. Then you can see your, any sick anime liveries you got, like this one. Yeah. That's the extra benefit of being in chase cam. Yeah. No, I'm with you on that, Cesaru. Have I told you guys I really don't like turn 1? Oh gosh, me personally, I am not doing the Nations, this Super Formula Nations Cup. If the dirty air was already bad enough in the Group 2 race earlier today, it's gonna be even worse with these cars. Yeah, third gear is faster. He's got to be really careful on the throttle, though. And I just completely whiffed that turn. Yeah, I think just the dirty air itself will make people not really want to do it, especially in the higher splits, because it's basically going to be, well, that happened, because I feel like that race is going to come down to whoever qualifies first, and well, yeah, whoever can qualify first and then come out of the first turn in first wins the race, because that's how bad the dirty air is going to be. Yeah, really easy to get wheels. I mean, just in general with this car. Demo, how's it going? Yeah, I mean, Autopolis is already a no for me. This is already the worst lap time challenge. No, just kidding. Actually, what would be the worst lap time challenge? Actually, I already know the answer to that. It's the X 2019 at Rodolata. That one was the worst one, hands down. This one's up there, though. Solely because it's Autopolis. Nino, how's it going? Just saw your message. Just go through this. Travis, hello. Yeah, same for chase cam. I would love for there to be a rear mirror, but I think Kaz has been asked about this, and he said that would apparently make this view and hood cam OP. His words, not mine. And I just think that is stupid. Just give it to us anyways. I mean, shoot, man, I'm jealous of bumper cam because wait, hold on. Because they get all this cool stuff down here. I want that too for chase cam. I mean, the rear mirror, I also want that as well. Gosh. I hope I end up having the experience like what I did with Deep Forest, where I was able to get the time I want within an hour. I feel like that's not going to happen with this, but we'll see. We'll see. Anything? Yeah, yeah. That car is just a straight up nightmare to drive. Actually, I haven't driven it ever since that. Hold on, there we go. I haven't driven the X2019 ever since that lap time challenge. Kind of tells you how much I hate it. I'm braking too late now. No, you gotta go for gold, my dude. Come on, wizard. I mean, we can't go back in time, but I was pretty hell-bent on trying to stay in gold for that lap time challenge. I had to go back a couple of times to improve my time. I was not a happy camper, but I did improve my time, so... Oh my god, turn one, I hate you. I'm still waiting for the day... This is the thing, I don't know if PD is ever going to do it. I don't think they will. But if they were to do the Nordschleife with a Tomahawk X, I would be all over that. Because that's a sadism right there from them. I mean, I wish I could easily just say that or do that. But I also want to make sure that my time is 100% safe for gold. But some of these lap time challenges have come really close, where the lap guide time is just on the verge of falling into the server. Actually, that happened with the Nürburgring with the NSX. The time I got with that one was a silver time. In the end of it, I had to go back and improve my lap time and change my tune, which was really annoying. But it did teach me a thing or two about tuning, so I guess that was nice. Maybe. Got sell silver one, but gotta change them all to gold. Gotta get them gold times, get them 2 million credits. Turn one, I hate you. I'm tempted to try third gear, but I feel like I'm just going to end up spinning out, so I'm not going to try third gear. And I should probably brake earlier for this hairpin. The VTS, how's it going? Good evening to you. In today's live stream, I'm going to be pressing retry so many times because I'm going to have skill issues. $135 was that all gold? Hold on, got it. Gee, only 135 people with all gold. That's crazy. I didn't think it'd be that few. The thing just doesn't want to turn at the hairpin. Taking this turn flat out was scary. Please turn. I'm with the ghost. I've basically done 0 improvements. Yeah, that was not good at all. And then the car just... Stupid car. Dude, I'm with you on that. Jesus. The Olympic time trial was probably the one where I had to go back to it the most to try to improve my lap time. Came late to the party. What is this go for? So this lap time challenge, this is the Super Formula at Autopolis. We're just talking about the past lap time challenges, ones that were hard to get. I think this one might be on the harder end just because this car is wild to drive. I think it's easier to spin out in it compared to the 2019 version. And yeah, if you kind of touch the grass, then that's gonna happen to you. You're gonna turn into what do you call it? The fidget spinner. Yeah, that Olympic one was something else. North CT hasn't. I think it was the 403 demo. Kind of wondering if Igor will. I don't know if he'll do that lap time challenge. Was it? Yeah, was it? I don't know if he'll do it. Isn't he racing in real life right now? It's actually, yeah, I haven't heard, other than, because I've heard he's been racing around in Japan, but other than that, I don't really know what he's been up to in terms of Gran Turismo stuff. Please? Oh gosh, that was close. I thought I lost all my time right there. Well, I lost my time now. Kind of. Okay, yeah, you just lift off of the throttle right there. I have no confidence with this car. Like, I'm terrified to drive this car. Like, I'm tensing up, especially in the final sectors. Yeah, 22 is possible. I know for sure 22 is possible. I don't like this. It's scary. Venture, how's it going? Hopefully you're feeling better. I saw your comment on the, what was it? I think it was the Grand Valley lap time challenge. I was a bit of a doofus and forgot to reply to it. I just forget to reply to everything nowadays. I need to change that habit. Yeah, someone's already got a 22, so 22s are definitely possible. Okay. Actually, James, I think I've seen something about that on GT Planet. I poke on there every now and then. I know half sourly he gets like the, what do you call it, the data, especially after a lap time challenge ends, and it shows like how the percentages of people that got gold and stuff like that. Just I always look forward to seeing that post from, or those posts from him. Well, let me just try to focus on this. Oh gosh, thing just barely touched the grass. Too bad my ghost is up ahead. I got a tiny bit of wheel spin and that just set me off track. Too much for me. Get like 4%. Oh, it's I'm not good at coding at all, so I wouldn't know what I'm doing. I used to know how to do a little bit of HTML and CSS, but it was just like a little bit of it. We're talking like the very, very basics of it, but I don't know much else after that. If you ask me how to do any complicated thing with those things, I'm probably not gonna know. I mean, it's also been many years since I've tinkered or messed around with HTML, CSS. Come on. I turned in way too early. That's the thing. You gotta time it in perfect just right, or time it to turn in just right. Yeah, dude, it was stacked everywhere. I think all regions that spot race was stacked. Popular combo, first round of the Nations Cup. Everyone's gonna show up, except for me. I didn't even do that race. Rosemary, how's it going? I make okay lap guides. And just race it. No, I didn't. Actually, that kind of works. Okay, maybe fourth gear can work if you get the throttle input just right. Until there. Yeah, I've been trying to stream a bit more often. Get my water. So this is one great way to stream a bit more often. Yeah, I know back in sport they'd show your optimal even if you started a new session. Really upset that they don't show that anymore, because I think instead of it saying session best, it'll say car record, and that you get a better idea of what your optimal is. I don't like turn one. Yeah, this is gonna be a long night. Ian, how's it going? My wheel rotation, it's at default. I know I've tried messing around with it before, but in the end I just keep going back to auto or default. I think the wheel says auto. Ghost. Oh, I felt a little wheel spin right there. That was a little sketchy. Hold on. Oh no. So it's turn one. Yeah, we're gonna go over here. Turn one. This part right here. So it's a turn 2, 3, whatever you want to call it. And then pretty much the entire sector 3 that I just straight up don't like. You can probably tell that my arms are super tense, stiff. I'm just trying to get that 22. I hope 22 is 100% safe for gold. Yeah, I am trying to relax a little bit, but this is the way that you have to drive this car that kind of makes me tense up anyways. Same with the Nations Cup. I know I keep mentioning this Nations Cup race. Okay, world record hasn't changed yet. Red Bear Z, how's it going? I'm doing alright. Just getting mad at this Super Formula and, well, just this whole combination. Because high downforce cars, not my thing. Autopolis, not my thing. So what you get is a freaking nightmare. At least for me. Yeah, even in chase cam, you can't see turn 1. Gosh, yeah, it's such a scary turn. But not as scary as these next turns coming up. Oh, that was close. I almost went off the track right there. This combination is stressing me out. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm gonna save this one just in case. I think I actually do. I have. Let me just check real quick about space. Okay, we're good. I still have a lot of space left. I keep forgetting that the live chat has moved on the phone app. Yeah, eventually that would be nice. I don't know if they'll ever bring it back though. Hopefully they do one day. Okay, here we go. Turn number 1 once again. Oh yeah, just look at that. Just missed the apex. DB, how's the world's most okay driver today? Doing okay. Just suffering in this new lap time challenge. For those who don't know what's going on. New lap time challenge, SF23 at Autopolis, racing soft tires, BOPs on. No tuning, so you just get the Super Formula and the 23 Super Formula. And just start driving. It's actually a slightly better line. Until right there, it just went too wide into the hairpin. Or, yeah, too wide out of the hairpin, actually. Oh, that was scary. I think that 22 is there for me. I just need to string it all together. Actually, you know what? When I was making the, what was it, the Nürburgring lap guide, so this recent one, or the one that's going on right now, I did think about turning on the driving markers. Is it already on right now? Yeah, they're on. Because when I was making the lap guide, I was starting to think, it's like, what am I gonna mark as a turn in? Because I know there's some turns where it's like you kind of just, at least for me, it's like I just know when to turn. But how do you explain that to someone? It's like, oh yeah, you turn when you know what to turn once you get there. I don't know. So I thought about that. I was like, maybe I should turn on the cone markers for next time. Have I tried weak? I have. Weak ABS. I know. When did I try it? I know I tried it recently, and it didn't really do much. It kind of just felt the same. Let's go back to this. Okay, cone markers are on. Maybe that'll help someone out. Here we go. I will be honest, those cone markers do feel like a distraction though. But that's just because I normally have them off. Well, that didn't work. Yeah, I feel like it probably works better on some cars, but, or, I don't know about some cars. Or just, I guess, you know, it depends on the individual. Oh my god, what am I missing at? Missed my breaking point. But yeah, I remember I tried it. Was actually, oh no, I think it might have been the Wicked Fabrication one, the Grand Valley Lap Time Challenge. I think I tried it with that, and I just didn't really notice anything. I know some people were talking about it for round one of the Toyota Cup, so the Sprinter Rhino. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? Some people did have, I think someone had ABS weak and it ended up backfiring on them. I want to turn off corner markers, but I also want them on so I can be like, hey, here's a turn marker. I don't know. I'm just gonna suck it up and keep it on. Thank you very much for your left, God. Awesome. You're welcome, Andre. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully you're having a good day or night so far. As I'm making mistakes for turn number one. I don't think so. I think you used to be able. I think in sport you were able to kind of turn them on, but I don't think you can turn them on anymore in the replay. At least not that I know of. But I'm just gonna keep them on for the sake of it. Yeah, I just have to get used to it. You're just seeing these yellow things just floating around the track. I think I got myself a poor start though. Yeah. I'll keep it on for a little bit longer, and if it's still distracting to me, then I'll just turn it off. Because yeah, it just feels like they're they're just distracting me. Where are you? Sorry, as much as I want to keep you turned on, I'm just going to turn you off. Oh, I wish I could do that venture. I'm the kind of person that gets Hold on. Oh, no, I'm just going too slow. No one that just gets hell-bent on trying to improve my time. Ooh, okay, okay. Okay, we're doing good, we're doing good. Oh, that's scary. Yeah, so I can definitely beat the ghosts. I just need to not mess up as much. Oh, I messed up. Okay, you know what? I will take a 30-second breather. Where's my water? I'm too lazy to get up because, you know, got to do all these things just to get out of this rig. Hey, Mister, thanks for your time. I do feel like we do have a new track coming soon. At least I do hope for one. I know, what's it, August? So that's the final round. Yeah, I think it's in August. We have the final round for the Toyota Cup, and the details for that round has not been told yet. It just says, you know, to be determined. So I think that one, it's either going to be new car or new track. I have a feeling it's going to be both. If not, hopefully just a new track, and that'd be really cool. So next 3 or 4 months, we'll definitely have a new track. I don't know which one though, but we shall see. Yes, improve. Like you must improve your time. Exactly, some angry dude. That's the thing, is like I'm already getting a good start, so just gonna keep going with this. Oh, that I was on the curb for too long. And yeah, this is just not going to work. I think when I get the time that I want, which is hoping still 22 is the time to go for. I do want to show you how my race went for Nations Cup. Yeah, I gotta avoid touching the grass. That was scary. Yeah, that wasn't gonna work. Isn't it better to try a different cam? Depends on who you're asking, because for me, no. I've tried bumper cam before, and this is generally speaking. I've tried bumper cam, hood cam, or roof cam, however you want to call it, and they just don't work for me. Like I just keep going back to chase cam. You know, I'm weird. I'm weird like that. No. Got the turn all sorts of wrong. Well, I got a 23. Nice. Now you got to go for a 22. Oh, good luck, because I'm stuck with that as well. Best cam is the VHS cam. Yeah, best cam, whichever one you're comfortable with the most. I know there's sometimes, yeah, there's certain times where you might want to use a different camera. So like if you're in a really big car like the Alfred, chase cam is definitely not going to work because there's a big rectangle in your way. So you can't see where you're going. So when that was the lap time challenge, for that one I went roof cam. It took a while to get used to it, but I was able to get the time that I want. But still, that's a bit of a problem though. It takes me a while to get used to a different camera perspective if I absolutely need to use it. Went into this turn way too quickly though. That's the thing though. I know that's there. I know that 22 is there. Yeah, this one's not gonna work. Chase me in GT car. I'd probably get crucified if I were to do that. I've played ACC a couple of times. I tried chase cam. yeah, I'm probably not going to make many friends over there if I just told them, hey, I use chase cam. Yeah, what's wrong with you? What's that? I saw some video. Was that from Tijani by any chance? Oh yeah, that's the other thing. If you're in bumper cam for this lap time challenge, good luck with turn one. Good luck knowing when to turn. At least, I mean, it doesn't. It's not much better in chase cam, to be honest. I feel like in bumper cam, you just want to see Jack squat going into turn one here. Oh, that's the other thing. One of the things that bothers me so much about bumper cam is when you're really close to someone, because now the entire car's in the way. You can't see ahead of you. So you kind of just have to know exactly where you are on the track. And for me personally, that grinds my gears. So I was like, yeah, I'm just going to stay in chase cam. I like seeing where I'm going. Oh, that was such a terrible hairpin. Just parked there. How is Lester Nessa? He probably went to sleep. That, or he's already practicing for Nations Cup, because I think I'm trying to remember what his situation is in regards to Nations Cup, because why am I parking it? Why am I parking it? Yeah, because I think Lester's currently qualified right now, but there is one person that he is worried about. He hasn't done any races yet, this person in question, but if he starts to do the races, then Lester's in serious trouble. And I think that's what it feels. Because that was an okay turn. Yeah, because for Canada, Ethan Lim he's pretty much already in. He's already got almost both of his feet into the door. Rush already has one foot in the door, so he just needs to get another decent score and he's in. Lester, and then there's the other thing. So there's another Canadian driver, Quartz. He would be qualified, but he's underage. So I think the next spot, because what was that? Because Quartz can't go, it's then Lester's turn, because he'll be the runner-up. So Lester's trying to get as many points as possible, which is unfortunately being a bit easier said than done, because these lobbies have been intense. And if this person in question shows up, then Lester's run for the World Tour is in jeopardy, because this person is as fast as Defsun. So Lester needs to get as many points as possible to try to keep him at bay if this person in question starts to do the rounds. Yep, gonna try to focus a bit more. It's just at turn one, there's no... See, what bothers me about turn one is that there's not really a clear breaking point. I mean, usually you'd use one of those meter signs or meter boards, but with this one, there isn't exactly a good breaking point. At least I can find. Then I'm just rambling on about things. It's around the 75 meter mark. Gosh, I hate these turns. Yeah, if I get a really bad turn one and then really bad turn 2, 3, whatever that is, then it's just like I'm not even going to bother continuing. I'm just going to restart this. I'll read the messages in a moment. Gosh, turn was so scary. Getting on the throttle on third gear. I'm messing up that turn now. Yeah, sure can see a thing behind someone in bumper cam. So I have to pay the... That's how I feel about a wizard. Yeah, that and just not used to bumper cam, so I just end up being way off pace. So I didn't realize it's also all good. I had to wait 5 minutes. I used chase cam 2 helps me. Yes, one of us. Although I used to be on controller. Yeah, controller. I was in chase cam. Wheel. I'm on chase cam. I know when David Perel was making lap guides in GT Sport, he would often include a chase cam replay, and I know he'd mentioned the reason why he'd show the chase cam was to, I think, what was it, to show the the positioning of the car. Now, yeah, so remember when I saw that, I was like, you know what, that's a really good point. I feel like for me, it's a lot easier to position the car where you want it to be. Oh gosh, that was scary. I'm just gonna keep going. Oh man, it's gonna be one of those nights where it's gonna take about 10 years to get to 22. I need the mirror and deep. Oh, yeah. I feel you on that. Actually, especially if it's Monza. Oh, gosh. Monza, yeah, you're definitely going to need that review mirror. I don't have the patience for TT. Whatever I get after 15 minutes. See, I wish I was like that. I was like, okay, or like how Arky sometimes does it, where he gives himself an hour to try to get a time. If I could get a safe goal time in an hour, I would have just been done with this a long time ago, because I don't like this combination, but because I have to make a lap guide, and because a 22 is teasing me right now, I feel like I have to really grind this out. Yeah, don't use third gear. Third gear is no go. Still with the ghost. I don't like this combination. Hey, Mr. Nice to see you. What's your driver rating? It's... yeah, I can back out of this. What is my driver rating? I haven't checked it in a while. It is... I want to say probably 75k, 76k, around there. Somehow made this with the one-stop work. Oh, by the way, hello, Blue Racer. Somehow made the one-stop work. 19 on the medium, and my second sim was never... Nice. Yeah. The one-stop was scary. I don't know if you guys know him, AMS Windfire, or Windfire, I think it's Windfire 1010 on YouTube. I was trying to beg to, I was like, yo, teach me how to tire save. And then he just tells me, drive more carefully. I'm like, okay, help? But someone eventually mentioned about like the steering inputs they have to do. You have to do a lot less. Comes down to a science, if you ask me. Yeah, so trying to be careful with your steering inputs, or just trying to be careful with how you're driving the car in that race if you're doing a one-stop was a little terrifying, especially if you're stuck under someone's dirty air. But if you got the one-stop to work, then I think you deserve to be commended for that, because that was not easy to do. How long did it take you? How long did it take me? That's a good question. I think I remember it was about a total of 6 hours before I was able to get the 809. but I didn't do it all one go because I think I was pretty busy at that time. What was I doing? Because remember I couldn't get to the Nordschleife TT right away. I had to wait until the next. Yeah, I had to wait until the next day. Oh, I think I was making the Toyota Cup lap guide or the Toyota Cup guide. That's why I couldn't get to it right away. And then I think what was it? And then I think was it that Thursday? Thursday I put a bit of time in. I was stuck at an 8:11. But then Friday I had to wake up really early in the morning, so I couldn't make the guide then. Yeah, I think it's Friday. Yeah, so then when I came back home from whatever I had to do, that's when I really focused and eventually got that 809. It took too long, much longer than I would have liked. It's Windfire, how's it going? You got to teach me how to tire save even more. Oh, by the way, Wind, I did slot 3. I don't know if you heard. I almost got 300 points. Got a really poor qualifying time. So I qualified 9th and went up to 5th. Almost got 4th, but I almost binned at the very end. I hate this. Anyways, official 24 hours of Gran Turismo 7 getting a little too high for what we were looking for. Thanks for replying. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes some time trials are like that for me, where I just have to really grind it out. Just don't ask me how long it took me to make the guide for Nations Cup, this recent one. That one was a freaking nightmare to do. It also didn't help that for a while it wasn't clear to me whether the one stop was better than a two stop or vice versa. Yeah, so I had to retest the runs a couple times. And eventually the one stop was better, at least for me the one stop was better. But I know some people went for the two stop. I think Lester tried it out. But you had to be, yeah, but you had to be careful about getting stuck behind someone because that would easily ruin your run. Okay, I need to take a little break from this because now I'm just getting pissed off at this combination. Yeah, I heard that the SC430 was a contender. I saw someone, what was it, Top Split EMEA, Top Split Asia, someone in those two regions, or yeah, someone in those two regions got the SC430 to work. I was not going to gamble it, so I just stick with the NSX. I know there... Actually, I want to show y'all this. Before I go back to this, because now I'm just going to procrastinate. Where is... There was a Mad Lad. So this is slot number 3, by the way. So I'm gonna go through this real quick. So there was a Mad Lad that was in the most anti-meta car in this race. I'll let you'll know it when you see it. I think this is the one. Was it this one? Yeah, it was this one. This guy was in the freaking CLK. And then it just gets even more hilarious. And then there was someone else in the SC430. Yeah, so I just want to show y'all this. So I've got a CLK right behind me. He's gonna blow my doors out. I was here thinking, okay, I might be able to defend on my way to turn number 1. But what ends up happening... Just look at this. Just look at the radar. And... yeah. How am I going to defend from that? I just saw him just coming right at me. He's like, yeah, I'm just not going to bother trying to defend that. Yeah, and there he goes. He was actually on the soft tires, but still. He got the easiest pass done on me before turn number 1, and I thought that was pretty hilarious. Yeah, I think Sikkim, so the one who was in the... I still want to say he was there just troll around, but he did say that it was possible to make it work out. I don't know how, but I mean, he didn't finish last. I think he finished... Where did he finish? I think he finished 7th? So he didn't do too bad in the CLK of all cars. It was a pretty hilarious choice. Yeah, screw this one. Oh yeah. Also, thanks for the strategies. I managed to get a P3. Nice. Congrats on getting podium. The Audi. Interesting choice. Yeah, I know. I saw a message about Grove. Yeah, I feel so bad for him. What happened in slot 3? I went back to the replay because I I know I shouldn't. Because okay. So for those who don't know, Grove Street, he qualified first in slot 3, and that would have. What was this? I think it was like high. No, like mid to high 390s. I don't even know the points, to be honest. But there was still some decent points on the table for number 3. Grove got pole position, but then he made some big errors, and unfortunately, it just the whole race came crashing down for him, and I feel so bad for him. Because he could have had the race win, but it just didn't turn out that way for him. Oh gosh, clip the grass. Yeah, 350. That's still some decent points on the table. Did he start in the mediums? Yes, he did. I think all of us except for the CLK started on the mediums. I remember Sikkim saying that he started on the softs. But still, that CLK, I mean, using the CLK in that race was... You had... I don't know, it's... too risky. Phil's Le Mans, yeah, I could see why you'd want to use it, but Fuji? It's like, yo, you gotta really know what you're doing. Anyways, this run isn't even that good right now. Hold on. Yeah, he still got the once up to work. I was really nervous about one stopping the race, because I wanted to make sure that I didn't burn off the tires way too quickly. Whoa, what was that? I think I moved my entire rig right now from trying to press on the brakes. And this slot one started second on the sauce. Yeah, I think the only problem with starting softs for that race was that softs wouldn't last that long. Unless if your name was Windfire and you can just make the tires last about the age of the universe. Because I sure as hell can't. What was it? Slot 2? Yeah, I think both slots I went 17 on the medium, 13 on the soft. I think there's a first slot where I was a little too harsh on the tires. But the second or the third slot went a bit better in terms of tire management. Oh, why'd you do that? I know I saw GT Racing get that 22, so I want to see if we can match his time. You know, if I can not make stupid mistakes like that. Living up on the soft. Yeah, that's the thing about starting the softs. You just didn't last that long. I know I tried one run where I was somehow able to get them to the last 12 laps, but still, I was like, do I really want to do this if I somehow start in the front? So I was like, yeah, well, I'll just start in the mediums no matter what. GT, nice time you got. I'm trying to match your time, except this combination is 100% not my thing. Actually, hold on. Oh, it's getting a little hot. Actually, give me a moment. Give me a moment. I'm gonna open up the curtain and let a little more air in. I'm also gonna get a water. Water. I will try to go for coffee, but that's probably not going to end well. And with a trip to the bathroom. Mostly use third gear when exiting the sword. Yeah, trying to use third gear, but it's just that this. Yeah, this. There you go. Whoever asked about Lester, there you go. Lester has set a time. But yeah, this combination is just not my thing. That is true, DB. I'll only give it that. I was going to do 15 million, 15 something. Yeah. Of course you were going to do that, Windfire. Okay. Let's go back into this. Go back into this mess. I'm going to try to focus now. So I'm not going to read chat as much. By the way, do check out GT Racing because he does make videos as well. Although I should be shifting early. I should be making use of 6th gear. I don't know why I'm suddenly forgetting that 6th gear doesn't exist. Arkies, how's it going? Don't worry, I'm struggling out here as well. Yeah, and this is the opposite of fun. Please, for the love of God, just turn. Oh my God. This combination is just pure frustration for me. Thank you, GT Racing. Mikhail, how's it going? I'm 100% skipping the Super Formula race win. I'm not even going to think about giving it a chance. The 30 years is going to be horrendous there. I said I got really lucky with the exit right here, where the car kind of just whipped around, got back into place, and then I was able to just fly out of the hairpin. That was just pure luck right there, and I hate it. Exactly, Mikhail. Watching V2s will definitely be better than this weekend's Nations Cup race. I got a 24. I need to get some rest. Hopefully a 24. Actually, is it 24 in gold tier? I don't want to do this anymore. Been stuck with this for about, what, an hour 15? And I don't want to settle at a 23. I want to get to 22. I'm just carrying too much speed there. Yeah, I've been hearing it. That's an issue for those in the PS4. I haven't heard of any going on with the PS5. I know for me it hasn't happened. I know actually, what was it? During the Olympic time trial, that happened to some people, like those that were qualifying or trying to qualify, where their console just freezes or the game just crashes on them. Level wet rate. The next Toyota Cup race might be a wet race, because that one has variable weather. That was way too slow. I'm like really hesitant on turn 1. Too much throttle. I'm not. Apparently, I'm not good enough either, Wizard. Oh, give me a moment. My wrists are a little too tense. The vest, how's it going? Hopefully, you're doing well. I've only been doing since April update. That reminds me, this is a video I want to do with the lap time challenges that we've had so far. So I need to remember to record something from the Olympic time trial. Oh, now I'm just breaking way too late. Wow, what kind of turn was that? That's the worst. That's the worst thing I've done today, and I've done plenty of worse ones in the Nations Cup race. That was close. Hold on. Turned in too early. Turned in too early. It might look like a good left time challenge, but it definitely doesn't feel like one. I mean, at least to me, it doesn't. Yeah, this combination is way out of my comfort zone. Yeah, and I can't. Yeah, I don't like a turn one as a freaking blind turn, because it already makes my life hard enough trying to find the right braking point for turn number one. And that just makes it even harder to know my turning point. Oh, that was close. Oh, come on. Give me a break. Yeah, okay, yeah, the curves want to troll me now. Yeah, I get stubborn as well, especially when it comes to these things. It's like it's right there. I just need to string it all together. I don't need to be a freaking idiot. Yeah, that's the thing. I can't. You don't want to turn in too early for the right turn we just went through, because if you hit the grass, that will mess you up. For single player races, I mean, they're not bad. I just feel like in a multiplayer setting, it gets chaotic, and that's where the fun really happens, as everyone's just struggling to survive. That was close. I had to be careful there because I'll tell you later. Oh, that was close. I lost all my time now. Okay, so so here's the thing. I'm happy I just got the time that I wanted, but but my brown pants moment, let me just say this real quick before I forget, but my brown pants moment makes me want to go back and try to improve my time a bit more, because where was it? Actually, this turn was actually not too bad. I was pretty happy with how I exited the hairpin. I did feel the car step out just a little bit, but actually kind of helped me get the exit I wanted. Okay, this hairpin. I had to be really careful getting on the throttle because I was still on the curbs. And I was afraid that I'll get too much wheel spin and that'll ruin my run. Yeah, and then this, yeah, that really hurt my time, because we'll go back. It was this right turn. Hold on. Right here. The curb threw me off a little bit, which messed me up for this next right turn. I thought I was gonna spin out right here, but luckily I was able to keep it. But still, that hurt my time. Hey, I got Andrew. How's it going? Nice time you got. I like how you're just sitting up there by yourself in the 22.4. Wait, did I beat your time by? Oh, I did. I did. Probably, I am gonna go back into this. I want to try and see if I can clean up whatever this turn. What's that? 1, 2, whatever that turn is. Let's go back. Yeah, it's only going to get more competitive as more people show or wake up and see the new lap time challenge. I think I should be safe for gold. I do hope that 23s are safe for gold as well. And I suddenly forgot how to drive. I know, right? Actually, Gallo and Vendetta, you can't forget. Gotta remember both of them, because this is their what do you call it? What do you call it? Bread and butter, I think that's how to say it. Like, this is their thing. You're a bad man. Sometimes I am. Sometimes, but a lot of times I try not to be. Yeah, I'm suddenly forgetting how to drive. Or to wake up. I know, right? Couch. Unless if they're like, okay, well, I'll just try to set a time that's safe for gold and just leave it at that. I know a lot of people do that. A lot of the really fast drivers, they don't care about the world records, so they just get a decent time and then call it a day. God. I know, right? It's just a matter of time before Vendetta gets worried about this time trial. I know actually, I don't know. Yeah, Gallo's still gonna... I don't know if Gallo will try to go for a world record. Solely because we have Nations Cup going on right now. But I can see him trying to set one up. Or trying to go for a world record. I don't know, we'll see. You got to shift down right as you start to brake, otherwise you're just gonna understeer it into the grass. Thanks for stopping by, Arkies. You only do one lap. I wish I could do that. Sure, I wish I could be like, okay, let me just do one lap. Okay, easy gold, and then just call it a day. I wish I could do that, but I'm not that good. I'm just okay. Okay, now I'm just yeah, I really forgot how to drive now. Good morning, Mr. Chat. Regards from Portugal. Hello, Bruno. Thanks for stopping by. Good evening to you. I can mess around with this for a little bit longer. I still want to show y'all how my race went from Nations Cup. I was initially going to stream it, but I decided not to. I got home just before slot number 2, so I wouldn't have had time to set up the stream. Because initially I was going to try and do all 3 slots, but I had to do something. Yeah, something came up. So I had to skip out on slot 1, and I got back home just in time for slot 2. I'd be really careful on the throttle right there. And then, yeah, okay, messes up. And then slot 3, I didn't even think about streaming. I am number 2 right now, but I think I'm number 2 in the world right now, but that's not saying much because it's only been, what, about 2 hours since this time trial has been out. But anyways, PO, how's it going? Good to see you in here. Yeah, turn 1's gonna throw everyone off. How was your race? I woke up, watched it, go over the third. Yeah, oh man. So I'll preface this because I did slot number 2. Slot number 2 was slot number 2. I was kind of on the back foot because I was not prepared. I didn't feel comfortable because high downforce cars, not my thing. I feel very uncomfortable driving them. Even this one. So slot number 2, lost 2 spots in the opening laps, and then that was kind of it. So I think, what was it? Qualified 8th, finished 10th for slot number 2. Slot number 3 felt a little more comfortable. I was initially not gonna do it, but I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do it anyways. Slot number 3 was very eventful. A lot of things happened. There was someone in this freaking CLK of all cars. But I went from 9th place to 5th place. Almost got 4th place, but the guy in 4th place, I think his name's Greasy, he was able to hold me off, and I think I could have had him, but I made a little mistake in the final lap, which pretty much cemented his 4th place finish. But still, it was that was a much better race. That one I genuinely enjoyed. I might not like driving those cars, but I really enjoyed that race, and it's probably one of the best races I've personally had in a long time. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I've kind of checked out already now that I have the 22. Thanks for stopping by, DB. I feel like with me, I have to rely on the Ghost. I know I do turn it off every now and then. Yeah, every now and then I do turn it off, or just like go like this. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I think I've worn myself out. I think it's all downhill from here. So Mike, actually, is Andrew still here by any chance? Because I want to ask if you think a 22 is safe for gold. I don't know if he's still here though. If he isn't, I will just spam him later today. Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't like this combination at all. I'll save best lap replay. Should I go again? Should I not go again? Should I go again? Should I not go again? You know what? I think I might just call it. Because I'm going to be honest, I am not a fan of high downforce cars, for starters. I'm not a fan of Autopolis, and yeah, I think I might just stop here. Yeah, I guess Andrew's not here. Oh well. Okay, so I do want to show is what happened in my race. Yeah, so before I go, I'll show you what happened. It is a very wise decision. Ooh. I do need to save this. Anyways, okay, so we're gonna go to this race before I end the stream. Okay. Yeah, so this was slot number 3. We have a CLK right behind me. And he's starting on the soft tires, and pretty much most of us are starting on the medium tires. So right away, I knew I was going to be in trouble because this guy was just going to just annihilate me before turn number 1. So, okay, they should be starting in a moment. There we go. Yeah, so I had my radar on. I'm like, okay, where's this guy at? And he just goes by me like it's nothing. So he got the easiest pass done into turn number 1. We do get bunched up over here. And yeah, so Sikkim is going to easily pass 9th place. This is a really eventful race. Oh, actually, yes. And it's starting right here. This is where the disadvantage comes in for the CLK, where it sucks a high-speed corner, so Blaze is going to be all over him. He's going to try to fight back for his spot. Blackstorm almost gets me. But luckily, he's got the better exit. Blaze almost has... Yeah, he almost has a big moment right there. And I'm going to fight for the spot. Luckily, Sikkim gives me the slip, and I'm going to go ahead and try to keep P9. Do get a little bump from Blackstorm. Yeah, a lot of fighting going on between all of us. Actually, can I look back? Yeah. So a lot of fighting going on, but I'm interested in what Sikkim is gonna do, because he's just gonna pass everyone going into this straight. So yeah, so Greasy easily gonna pass him. Now the question is he gonna pass Paymay? Thanks for stopping by, Venture. Yeah, he's actually not gonna get the pass done. Almost go through wide. So I see all this fighting going on. I'm like, okay, I might be able to catch up to them if they keep fighting it out. But I do have to worry about dirty air because that just keeps throwing me off. Yeah, so these guys are fighting it out. I catch up to them. And then there was like a big moment that happened. Oh yeah, Greasy goes a little wide. I try to sneak up inside, but that didn't work. That was never gonna work. Okay, where was it? Because there were some big shenanigans that happened. Okay. Yeah, so you have 4 people fighting it out for P5. Greasy and I catch up to them, so this is where all the shenanigans really starts to happen. So we're in lap number 3. A second breaks through. Cantilever has a moment, and now we're all really bunched up. Now it's a 5-car battle for P5 actually. Yeah, they have a moment. I'm gonna try to sneak up to the inside. Almost going. Actually, I go into Lester. Almost murder him. So now you have 4 of us just really fighting it out. And the funny part is that we're all just bump drafting each other. So now the question is, who's gonna keep P6? I'm gonna say on the right. Les is gonna keep P6, and I'm just barely gonna be able to keep P7. But yeah, so what else happens after that? Because I know eventually Greasy catches up to me and passes me. Because I started having skill issues. What happened after that? Oh yeah, I do catch up to Cantilever. I was having a bit of a hard time trying to get past him because of the dirty air. So what else happens? Yeah, so not much happens for a while. Ended up becoming a bit of a... Yeah, nothing really going on. Okay, so something... Oh. Unfortunately, yeah, Cantilever exits stage left, and I get a free spot right there. Yeah, so some people are painting. Lester actually went for the 2-stop. Greasy... I did try to fight it out with him, but... So on the lap before, I was fighting it out with him a bit. And this one, I kind of just let him have it, which... I'm going to be honest, that was a bit of a mistake for me. He almost messes it up. And it's pretty much like this for the rest of the race. Oh yeah, Sikkim was on the medium, so we eventually pass him. Eventually, I get to... Yeah, I was gonna see if I could try to pass Greasy. So his last lap, we're fighting it out now. And this was right here? No. Because I felt like I could have had him, but I messed up somewhere around here. Yeah, dirty air was getting to me, but I knew if I could stay kind of close to him, I could probably go for a move into sector 3. Was it right here? No. No, so the dirty air actually kind of got me bad. So we're gonna go into the final sector. Yeah, this was right here. I braked way too late, and that's where he ended up getting getting 4th place. But yeah, so that's what happened in my race. It was like 46 minutes of shenanigans and intensity. Struggle for a lot to get very modest 24.9. Yeah, time trials do be like that. That's kind of what happened when I was trying to do the, what do you call it? The Nürburgring time trial. But yeah, that's going to be it for this stream. I'm just going to go ahead and open up this ticket. And then I'm going to go ahead and make the lap guide because tomorrow or later today, I want to get the strategies done for the Nations Cup and then make the guide on it as soon as possible. So I don't want to waste too much time. So thanks everyone for stopping by. Will do. I'll see you around, Arkies. Looking forward to your video as well. Because super formulas and Autopolis are definitely not my thing. So we got the 22 I wanted. And I'm definitely gonna call it a day, right, or call it a night. Right there. There we go. See you, Mr. Take care, mate. See you later, Mugo. Well done at a time. Kind of met with the 23.6 since I'm kind of like that. I think I missed out 2/10 probably. I don't know. Hey, that makes 2 of us though, Wizard. Graham, thanks for stopping by. Have a good night or a good rest of the day wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you all.